3 badges. No big deal. But, we've been doing some off-screen work. Went and caught a very good Nidoran with the nature I wanted. Not really the nature I wanted with this Weepin' Bell, but hey, I can't argue with the stats. I could have gotten a better Magnemite, but the thing kept running away from me and breaking my capture chain, and this was the best looking one I had. You already know about that. And then I hunted until I found a good enough Slowpoke. And then the Eevee is perfect to begin with. So, that is our squad from here on out. So, the leveling discrepancy is going to be kind of insane as well. Also, I changed the way I look because I got the, managed to get to a high enough friendship level with my Eevee. I'm going to take his hat off. Because, as for myself, I'm using a little bit of a hybrid. So I'm using the Umbreon hat, the SP on top, which goes pretty well with that. I'm not going to lie. And I'm just using the Leafeon shorts because it's just plain khakis. That's kind of one of my MOs. The Sailor shoes, because the Umbreon shoes were kind of weird looking. Didn't really mess with the bag that much. Huh. Interesting. Eevee just has the Eevee tail on it. That's kind of funny. Honestly, Team Rocket's bag looks pretty good. Alright, so we're also going to fight some of the trainers on the way back to Celadon City. We've already wrapped up everything we needed to do here in Lavender Town for the time being. I still need to do a little more candy grinding, but I'll get there when I get there. So, this trainer class was actually changed because originally they were called gamblers. I mean, it's not like it isn't obvious. So, they have a very interesting gimmick with how they battle. Under most circumstances, they're going to be a far higher level than any other Pokemon that you have faced. And they have the shirt, and then they, living true to their name, what they do is they use one-hit KO moves, making them quite formidable. Fortunately, I'm a level higher, so it's not going to do anything. Jeez, you got a lot of money. Okay, so what I'm going to do as well is it's time. We're all relatively at the level I want to be, so let's get fully evolved. There's my victory bell. Yeah, I know, I'm not using the shiny Bellsprout I was using before, yada yada yada. But honestly, its stats were so bad that I just didn't want to bother with it. Then let's use the Moonstone to get our Nidoking, because it has the moveset I want it to have for now. So the victory bell I'm going to have to fix later. But for right now. Alright. So how much of a beast are these Pokemon now, since I have near perfect ones? Also, yes, I am going to point out something kind of funny. Nidoking looks like this big imposing Pokemon, right? It isn't. You're actually taller than it. Of course, this is a smaller than usual one, so that doesn't help. Its average size, I'm physically taller than it. And Pokemon are actually drawn in proportion in this game, so... Like, for example, this Victory Bell. Victory Bells are bigger than you think they are. Oh, and since we have... Also, is Slowpoke actually slow? I actually want to see this. It keeps pace with you, but it's slower than usual. That's kind of endearing. Magnemite, I imagine, would fly ahead of you because it does float. No, it keeps pace with you. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. So Charizard here is a Pokemon that you can ride on. Whee! Look good at Pokemon Boys, your chemistry grade. You don't want to know. I almost failed chemistry. I barely escaped chemistry by the skin of my teeth. Oh yeah, I can actually use Dig on you. Because there's no abilities in this game. Alright. Since we're all fully evolved now, let's actually look at our stat arrangements. 154 attack? Yeah, that's pretty good. 151 attack, and it's not even a beneficial nature. 100 special attack, and it's not even a Magneton yet. Yeah, that's going to be scary when it does. Now, Charizard, I know, is a special attacker. But... this was the final game where this was one of the few final games where you could do either. You'll see what I mean why in a moment, before too long. Slowpoke, it's alright. It's bulkier than anything. And then the Eevee is well balanced, but it steers more towards special attacker. So, there we are. You need strategy to win any time in Pokemon. What are you talking about? What do you think I'm doing? Unfortunately, my strategy's kind of brain dead against you guys. Okay. And your point is? He's such a stan. Okay, yeah, same strat as before, essentially. Let's use Victory Bell. so we can knock this sucker out quickly. Oh yeah, granted quad weakness, but I think we're good with the victory bell now. I don't see that he has the same losing animation as the Team Rocket members do. Well, particularly Archer. And the reason why I'm just sitting here with Nidoking is, out of all the Pokemon I have, it's my lowest level. Which I always found kind of weird. I'm not a special attacker, Pikachu. I think you failed in your mission. Just a bit. I don't know, bud. School was kind of mid for me. If it weren't for the fact that it was easier to spend time with friends and extracurricular activities. Yeah, that's about all I got out of the thrill of school, I'll be honest with you. Oh, let's not start that up again. Alright, I think that's all the trainers on this route. I think there's an ace trainer over here. So Buzz... Why don't you buzz off? Hey, newsflash, lady. You weren't even here in the original game. Just saying. I'm 8 levels higher than that Kadabra, and I still outspeed it. Interesting. That was a crit. That wasn't necessary, I guess. No, because you battled me. Can't exactly buzz off if you battle me. Jigglypuff. I don't think I've caught Jigglypuff yet. Oh, come on. That was pathetic. There we go. Yo, it'd be nice to be able to buy Ultra Balls. I don't need to go through there. I can literally just go through the gate to Saffron City now. Oh, you're just that kid again. Hey, thanks! Sure? Question mark? Just let us through already. No way. Only authorized members are allowed in. I was told to let no one else in. How can you say that when we're on the same side? How rude. You deny a beautiful girl what she wants? Move it already. Hey, Jesse, wait for me! Blurg. So... I wonder if I broke a sequence when I did that. Ah, yes, the pointless lower Route 7. Let's go ahead and get it over with. How many gym badges do you have? For the Pokemon that I have, you're probably going to think less of me. Dark Trio. I'm not going to use the Slowpoke yet, because it's a little higher level than I thought it would be. Keep that nearby for other notifications I'm getting. Not a bad move to give it, but it's only a seal. I also bowed all of the trainers in Pokemon Tower. They're all channelers that use the same Pokemon, except for one who is a coach trainer. She just gives you 5 Eevee candies, not effort value candies. Candies for Eevee. Why are you using a Farfetch'd? Really? Oh, my Slowpoke can evolve now. Oh, this was an easy matchup for this Nidoking. First, I had to deal with a puny Farfetch, and a Pokemon is weak to me. I like how in this game you can actually see a little more of the Shelter's mouth. But I always had the question, since it's a symbiotic relationship, what happens if the Shelter lets go? Also, how good is the Slowbro now? Team 12 Facade. Not a bad move, actually. Just don't use it if your Pokemon's burned. You're literally just break even. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. I expected to be a little better, but then again, I got way more Mighty Candies than I did Smart Candies. I'll address that at some other time. Toxic, man. Just toxic. So, fun fact about the little pond in front of his home here. In later games, it becomes polluted to the point where you'll find Grimer and later muck in that pond. And now for the easiest gym battle in the game. No cap. And then the creepy old man. They censored it. He said it's full of strong trainers. In the original, he says it's full of women. Take that what you will. In fact, I think in one of the fan games, Infinite Fusion, they changed that NPC into Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, I forgot how weird the layout was in this game. Yet again, gym requirements, and Ulrich fortunately counts. Da 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 da. Oh, there's Erica. You know, I think I might make it a point to ignore most of the gym trainers because Yeah, we greatly outleveled them. I may have got a little too gung ho with the off-screen training. Yeah, I'll still bow all of them though. Come to think of it, because money. Now let me try again. Hello, I like money. Wow, that was really good. Here's why Mr. Krabs is up to speed today. Huh. What did I do with... Oh well, I'll deal with that later. All the streamers are going out and buying the Switch 2. Now I'm just sitting here playing the Switch 1. I'll get it later. It's not on my top priority. Weren't you peeking here earlier? No, it's a creepy old man outside. Speaking of which, I should probably teach my... I'm gonna stop right there. I really need to teach my Charizard fly. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Ugh. Can't words. Yeah, to be fair, grass types typically have the some of the shortest evolution ranges. That being said, grass type Pokemon are notoriously weak because even when they're fully evolved at times, reason being is they have a lot of weaknesses. They're weak to fire, bug, poison, flying, and ice. That is bad. However, that's just normal grass. Poison grass has a psychic weakness instead, and now bug and poison is neutral. But still. I have done this battle before with. I love how this character's like the one's like, welcome to the Celadon Gym. If that's the case, shouldn't you be the one at the entrance? Also, you were a pain in the originals because you had 5 Pokemon. Where a gym trainer NPC has more Pokemon than the gym leader. How does that make sense? Though I do remember Koga being quite the difficulty spike. Kind of. I think his level cap is 38, so we're within that range. It's just going in with a level 46 slow, bro, might be a little too skewed in my direction. Oh, that's the way to Erica. Okay. Also, this is one of the few times I believe where you have to use an HM in order to progress through a gym. I think it's the only time, actually. No, Chuck's in Gold and Silver. That's right. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. You been smelling those fumes a bit too much there, Erica? Welcome. My name is Erica. I am the gym leader of the Celadon City Gym. I am a student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are all of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you perhaps wish to challenge me? Very well, but I shall not lose. And the easiest gym leader in the game. I'm sorry to say. Oh yes, the anime battle, where Ash gets a badge for saving her Gloom from the burning gym that Team Rocket caused. Well, at least they rectified it in Journeys, and then they add a proper battle. So, okay. Oh my. Ugh. So two-shot with just Ember. See how easy that was? Granted, yes, I am over-leveled, but... Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer on you a rainbow badge. Honestly, it's my favorite design of... I would say it probably is my favorite design of the Kanto badges. A rainbow badge raises the level of a Pokemon willing to listen to you to level 50 for Pokemon that you've received from other trainers. And here, if you like, please take this with you. Mega Drain. Yeah, I know that move seems kind of mid, but in this game they buffed it.
And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.